Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again. We are playing The Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. Just starting out here after doing the Grima fight. I think we've got our next boss fight coming up here. Okay, not quite yet, I guess. But soon, I tell you. Alright, we'll fire these chumps. Feels bad getting countered, losing like half your health. Hey, there's some more gear for Aiden and a weapon for Berethor.
You are more than a warrior, my friend.
You know us, lady. I am of Rohan's royal guard. The outlying villagers have been warned, so I now journey to Helm's Deep with you.
Wait, what? That was him joining us? What a weird scene. Alright, Aiden is a monster. Oh my god, look at all these points to spend. We're gonna go straight Spirit. Aiden really isn't good for anything else, in my opinion. His spear abilities are effing terrible, so... or at least I don't really like him. Alright, that is pretty good. Let's equip his gear. Banded leather helmet. This thing is dorky looking. Probably the dumbest looking helmet in the game. Looks like I'm gonna have to get him a new Elfstone, so I'm gonna have to do that one. Which one is that? Have to do that that evil mode. Yeah, let me go. I'll go do that really quick. Yeah, being that we're right here at a save point. I'll do it's the one in Moria, but I'll do that really quick, and then I'll pick my footage back up. All right, back at it here. I actually did do one round there of the evil mode. Got Aiden a cracked Elfstone of Spirit Enhancement, and then I just kind of threw on some somewhat random stuff. He actually did need a little bit of a boost in his slashing and piercing resistance, so got those equipped. But yeah, it looks like we're ready to go here, so let's get back at it. Oh, I guess we can take a look at his skills. So he's got Rupture Armor. Battle skill allows melee attacks to ignore the enemy armor rating. That's kind of cool, but I don't really like him as for physical attacks. Horse Lord Skewers is a more powerful melee attack. Okay, lame. And Raging Blow, a damaging attack that converts some damage into action points for the enemy. I don't really understand why they did this, honestly. It just seems very weird. Rohirrim Rage, a melee attack that allows Aiden to strike twice. Wrath of Edoras, a melee attack that allows Aiden to strike 3 times. Invigorating Blow, greatly damaging melee attack that also hastens the enemy. Again, very strange. It's like... Sorry about that, I had to clear my throat. It's like they wanted to do, you know, some sort of like increased damage or something, but like with the penalty of, you know, like giving, like hastening the enemy, I guess. I don't know. I've never really used these. I just, again, I don't really like his physical attacks anyway. And then here it says Rampage of Helm is a melee attack that allows Aiden to strike 5 times. Spirit powers here, let's see. So he's got Drain Health, Drain Spirit, Channel Health, transfers part of Aiden's health pool to another party member, which is just stupid, right? Like, you could just heal instead. Tap Reserve, convert some of Aiden's own health into action points. Again, completely pointless. Why would you want to do that when you have Drain Spirit? Dispel is actually good, but we can do that with, you know, the Shadow Crafting Stone anyway. Spirit Drought decreases an enemy's action point pool, which I guess can maybe be good. I don't know if and it. I guess what did I try that on? I tried that on the Balrog, and it did seem like he wasn't using like his abilities that used AP after he basically after I ran him out. So I guess that maybe this has got uses. And then Channel Spirit transfers some of Aiden's action points to another party member. Again, this is completely pointless. That's a total waste. You can just heal your own AP. Transfer some of Aiden's defense to another party member. This might be okay, especially for certain characters that have really, really bad armor, like Morwen, but I don't know, that doesn't seem that great either. Silence Evil prevents an enemy from using any spirit power attacks for a short time, so it's basically just silence. Shatter Armor lowers an enemy's armor and increases Aiden's by the same amount. That's actually cool, right? So you can do Shatter Armor, basically absorb some armor, and then you can do Channel Defense then to give it to other people. So that's, I don't know, kind of cool. Absorption enchants party member to convert the damage from the next hit each takes into action points. I guess that's kind of cool too. Sacrifice Reserves causes everyone in the party to convert health into action points. It's kind of lame. Battle Mirror creates a shield around Aiden that reflects damage back at enemies for a short time. That's actually pretty good. And then Scatter Health is pretty good too. Drains enemy health and transfers it to your group. That's actually just really good, right? It's like a drain health, but it heals your entire group. Again, really, really good. And then Leech Essence drains health and action points from an enemy over time. I'm gonna learn Channel Defense. And then passive skills here. He's going to learn Frenzy. He's basically has everything else learned already because he's level 50. Might of Helm increases his melee damage. Rohan Evasion increases his ability to dodge. Grace of the Maris increases the rate at which Aiden regenerates health. Rohirrim Evade gives Aiden a chance to automatically dodge an enemy attack. Focus Defense reduces the amount of defense Aiden loses when using Channel Defense. Inspiring Grace increases the rate at which Aiden regenerates action points. Focus Health reduces the amount of health Aiden loses when using Channel Health. Focus Spirit reduces the amount of AP Aiden loses when using Channel Spirit. Obviously, Frenzy will allow him to take 2 actions. And then Absorb Malice. Unfortunately, you don't learn this until... What is that, 91? No, it's got to be higher. No, because so 51 will be Frenzy, and then it'll be 40 more levels after that. So yeah, no, it will be 91, right? Yeah, because he'll be 51, 40 more levels after that. Yeah, it should be 91. But anyways, converts all damage done by spirit attacks into action points. That's crazy, right? That's insanely good. It's probably one of the best passives in the entire game, actually. Anyways, let's actually, I'm gonna equip him with let's get rid of this. He doesn't really need that. But let's equip him with the Elfstone of Fell Shadow. He's gonna be the last character that needs to learn those abilities. But anyways, gosh, let's get to it.
Long have Rohan's horsemen served the Steward of Gondor.
Your people are a formidable force on an open field.
I am not of Rohan. My father served Denethor for many years. I once called Minas Tirith my home.
What happened here?
Warg Riders. Hit one of the refugee columns.
A man and a woman ran here. The woman fell. They huddled here. Until the end.
Mother. Father.
Come, my lovelies, we may feast again!
He's such an expert tracker. They're like laying dead right there. They huddled here till the end. Oh man, Morwen almost got one shot. Super. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, let's see here. Guess we can start out with a haste. No, it's bugging me again that Barathor is on the wrong side. Let's try to steal from Sharku, the Warg Rider Captain. Rohirrim Brooch of Might. Okay, cool. Let's bring Hadad in. Do a mountain shield. Actually gonna swap out to Elegast. 2 arrows of sleep. Zero damage. Sucks to be you, nerd. Alright, let's bring Barathor in. Miss. Yeah, let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, okay, about 3k. It's pretty weak, honestly. Ooh. What do you know? He missed. Let's use that dexterity. Give me that dexterity. Hadad just has so much health. It's absurd. Love this guy. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do Wheel of Fire. Weak. Yeah, get out of here, loser. I don't know what. That just seemed like a lot of turn or twists there with the spear. It seemed like you could take that down by about half. Like, we get the point. Uh, Idril getting a new weapon. Hadhad getting some dwarven boiled leather greaves. That sounds like garbage. And then a third age Rohirrim Shield of Kings. Okay.
We are almost to Sanctuary. This dwarf longs for the feel of solid rock underfoot, the smell of fresh meat on the fire, and a stiff drink.
Well, my friend, it has been a long road. But perhaps here, we shall realize what you have sought.
My people have long thought this the stronghold of Rohan. Now I am not so sure.
We have no choice. This is where we make our stand.
I will welcome death here, and I shall return the favor, manyfold.
The gates have closed! What is your business here? This is the business of the king. I shall allow it! Open the gates!
You know the watchwords. You are of his court.
Alright, we've arrived. I thought there was a save point right here. Oh, it's up here. I see. Alright, let's see what we got here. Rohirrim boiled leather jerkin. Alright. I like Helm's Deep. It's got quite a few good items if I remember correctly. Some pretty intense fights though. Let's take a look at the new equipment here. So we've got a new Shield of Kings. Yeah, this thing is pretty good. Again, hideous, but it's good. Third Age Dread Orc Blade of Mortar. 55 times base damage and then plus 6 damage per level. That's really good. I don't know if this has got like Weeping Blade or anything like that. It may. I just don't remember now. We'll try it out. Well, it's hideous, but oh well. And here is a new weapon for Idril, Third Age Steel Longsword of Aemir's House. Yeah, it definitely looks like something that comes from Rohan. Here's the boiled leather greaves. Yeah, there's something very... I forgot about these. There's something very weird about these. Like, you can see the stats here. These are garbage. 3 armor on them. Like, this feels like this should have been something that we got way back in, I don't know, whenever Hadhad first came along. They're trash. There's actually no reason to equip those. And then here is the item that I stole from Sharku. 26 armor on this thing, 16 strength, 10 dex, 3 con. This is probably the best thing for him if you're really focused on physical attacks. I mean, it's probably even worth using, honestly, even for me. The only thing is, yeah, I'll lose some resistances, but the amount of damage that's going to come from these things is kind of nuts. But here's the Rohirrim boiled leather jerkin. 3 more armor. Vulnerable against slash and pierce, but resistant to blunt. Okay. I mean, it's an upgrade, but boy, not by much. And that is it. That is all we've got. So I'm going to save my game here. This should unlock the next evil mode. And then we'll do that battle, or that one in the next video. So there, resume. There we go. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new chapter for Evilwood. Alright, so we'll do that in the next video. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.